G'day folks, how you going? Welcome back to the workshop. I haven't done any videos in the workshop for a long time. It's been bloody too hot here, 40 odd degrees. And I've been tripping around the place, so that's the reason why I haven't put any videos up. But the reason for this video today is to let you know the little projects I've got going that I'm about to do that you guys will be able to see. One of the projects that will be happening in the next couple of weeks is new handlebars for the DR650. Bloody look at them. They're a little bit more raised than the old ones. These are actually a fat bar, and I'll take the centre off. These are a fat bar, you can see they're fat in the middle there, check that out. But I didn't really look at this, and I've got a set of risers, but it's not, they're not bar clamps, and my old bar clamps aren't compatible with that, so we can't put them on today. And something else we can't put on today is these things. I've got some Oxford hot grips. I had to get new hand grips anyway for the new bars, so why not put some heated grips on there for winter time. The little project we're going to be doing today is I bought some lowered peg brackets for the DR650. So there's a couple of reasons why I got these. The old ones, I'll do a comparison when I take the old ones off. But the old ones are about this high, and it feels like you're riding a little scooter. Your legs are way up around the bloody the tank. And when you stand up, it feels like your centre of gravity is really high with the old ones. So I'm hoping with the addition of these shorter pegs and the higher bars that I'll be able to stand up a bit straighter. I had a problem with the way it's set up now. When I stand up, and I'll give you a demonstration. When I stand up, you feel like you're hunched over like that. So when you try and straighten your back up, when you're standing on the old pegs, so I end up with a lot of back pain through here, through my shoulder blades. So if I lower my feet down and raise, that'll bring me back a bit straighter, and I'll be able to hang on a bit better. And I found that with the old setup, I was kind of really pulling on the handlebars because I was trying to straighten me back up, which was making me arms all really tense on the bike. And you need that. You need to be able to have that bit of fluidity. You need to be able to move on top of the bike, let the bike move and be one with the bike. Let the bike move underneath you. Alright, let's bring the bike into the workshop. I'll move this bench out the way, and we'll take the old pegs off. Alright, before I bring the bike in, something I forgot to mention is these are the pegs from Vince Strang. I'm not sure of the brand of the pegs, but they come with the pegs. You've got your two pegs, your left and your right. Actually, they go that way. And you come with this little bag of goodies. So I haven't opened this yet. So in this bag, looks like got a set of instructions. These are from ProCycle by the looks of it, because it says it on the top. So there's some instructions, foot peg installation, the shift lever adjustment, brake pedal adjustment, and the brake light spring installation. Everything you need to install the pegs. So this is that's the spring for the brake light, and obviously these are the new bolts. Rightio, here are some of the tools you're going to need. You may need a pair of side cutters to cut the end of the spring off. You'll need a set of needle nose pliers, probably to bend the end of that spring when you get the right length. 8mm Allen key to use on them bolts. A 12mm spanner to adjust the brake pedal. Either a 14mm spanner or a 14mm socket to undo the bolts on the old pegs. Alright, let's take you down to the bike and we'll start undoing the pegs. We've got to undo these two bolts. We've got to undo this spring when we go to adjust the brake lever, but we'll just concentrate on getting the pegs off to start with. Now, I'm guessing, okay, I've just discovered something. And maybe I would have discovered it earlier if I had read the instructions. But to get this bolt in, you have to remove this here, the whole lot. This bracket has to be bolted to the frame so you can do this bolt up. So I'll proceed to take that cotter pin out, or split pin, I like to call them. Take that out. That shaft there has to come out. Obviously that spring comes out, and then we'll put this on the frame. And then that comes off like that. Now I'll leave that sitting there like that with that spring on it, just so it'll go back nicely like that, and I don't have to worry about it. Remembering that that's upside down. Oh, how does that go? Right, it goes like that. Alright, let's get on the bike. There's your two holes there. Bracket sits like that. Goes like that. Bracket goes like that. I didn't have any blue thread locker, but I do have red thread locker. These are never coming off, so I'm not too worried about having to undo bolts, but in my experience, if you just put a little bit on, it stops the bolt coming out, but later on you can still get it out. Go through there, and do him up. Right, yeah, I know these are left and right. You can just see how much difference in height there is between those. That's going to make a hell of a difference on the bike. Plus, these come with extra wide pegs, so they're a little bit wider. So you've got a little bit more room to put your foot on, which is going to make for a more stable ride. Alrighty, I'm not going to bore you with putting both of these on. I'm just doing the brake side, just so I can show you how to do this. But we'll get this on, grab all our little parts, and then we can get to adjusting the brake lever. So we've got our bracket on. In goes our foot peg. Shaft through. Put our washer on. And we'll just crimp him off with the needle nose pliers. If I can grab hold of it. Right, yeah. There you have one foot peg installed. You can see here just how much higher the old peg was. The old peg was pretty much in line with the brake pedal, so that's how far that's got to come down. Got to take this spring off, and then at the back here is the adjustment for the brake pedal. So undo the lock nut, and then there's a nut. If you can see, there's a nut inside there that we wind up. We wind this one up, we wind that one up, and apparently you may have to, I reckon you may have to cut a little bit off the end of that thread. We'll see how we go. I'm going to take this spring off, just slide him out. So we're going to undo this nut, 12mm spanner for that. Right. Now you see See that? I think we're going to have to take a little bit off the end of that, the thread, because that's when you push it down, that's right at the end of its tether, and I think I still need to come down a bit further. Righto, got that little sucker out. Take the washer off and take the pressure off that at the back. Alright, I'm pretty sure I've got this adjusted to round about where I want it. Now for the spring, it goes from here down to this little hole here. What we've got to do, hook that in there to get our length. There's the hole, just above my finger. So we need to cut this off a little bit longer. Doesn't have to be perfect. Trusty old Sharpie. I think we can cut him off round about there. Can you see that? See that black mark? So it needs to be bent from about there, the bottom of that black mark. So I've got to try and get this end in the top and this end in the bottom. We've got a little bit of play before the light comes on. Now there's something I forgot to mention earlier. You also need a 10mm spanner to undo the locking bolt on the back of the gear lever so you can adjust the gear lever down. Because here's the peg. That gear lever used to be, like the brake lever, was level with the, roundabout level with the old pegs. We could probably take it to about there, and that'll be probably a comfortable spot. There we go. Rightio, that's the job done. I'll just give you another look. There we go, there's the peg on the left hand side, on the gear lever side. There's the peg on the brake lever side. They're bloody chunky pegs. Look at the teeth on them. There's only one thing to do, and that's to take it for a ride and test out these pegs. Which first I'm going to have a bit of lunch, and we'll go and hit a track that I took the 4-wheel drive on. Yes, I actually did some 4-wheel driving yesterday. Didn't get any footage of it. I'm going to take you for a ride on that track. Alright, I'll see you out on the track.
This is the start of the Waddingham Forest at Martinsville. That's Martinsville entrance. So it's not the start of the Waddinghams. But I'm up here testing out my bloody new pegs. Standing up on them. Oh man, how much better is that? Now they're about maybe 2-3 inches lower than my old pegs. And so much more stable. The actual peg themselves is wider, like I showed you on the video earlier when I was installing them. But it's so much easier now to put your weight, transfer the weight into the right spot. I'm still not a master of changing gears while I'm standing up though. So I'm not I think earlier I said I was going to take a track I took yesterday in the four-wheel drive, but I've kind of run out of time. I know it'll be a lot quicker on this than the four-wheel drive, but it took me about 3 hours in the four-wheel drive. I was only taking it easy. Oh man, it's so much more stable than the old pegs. The bloody, the old pegs had a rubber grommet where the bolt went through. So when you stood on the pegs, it felt like the pegs were bending. So it was pretty, and it didn't feel stable. These pegs, oh man, they don't move. You get a little bit more vibration through them, which I think that's what the rubber is for. But obviously, but standing up, oh man. See, I come up here yesterday, there was no graffiti on that car, so it doesn't take them long. I don't know how long the car's been there. Bloody dust. Yeah, so after all that, install the new pegs. The brakes work perfectly. I think the gear lever's in the exact right spot where it needs to be. Yeah, how good's that? That's so much easier. When me new bars come, I'll be standing straight up and down. So much easier. You feel so much more stable on the bigger pegs. So now that the pegs are lowered, I can actually feel so much more comfortable with me gripping the seat with my knees. Before the seat, because it's a lowered seat, I guess, the seat was just below my knees. So after a long day of riding, trying to grip the seat makes it very difficult, because it's sort of below your knees, and you've got to try and be knock-kneed to hold onto the seat. Whereas now it's right on my knees, and it's just real comfortable. Right, yeah, we might, I don't think, unless there's anything more interesting comes up, we might leave the video there. Thanks for watching. I hope you've learned something out of it. I hope you enjoyed the video. As you know, I love making the videos. Here comes a bike. But I love making the videos. So if you enjoyed the video and you haven't already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. I bloody love it when you hit the subscribe button. Up to 660 odd subscribers, 662 this morning, I think. So yeah, I haven't put a video out for a couple of weeks actually, so I was keen to get this one going. Alright, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give me the thumbs up. I'll catch you on the next video. Safe riding.